Hello everyone, I'm back. Let me show you what I did yesterday. And what I did was I made a couple of templates. The first template is this section that I labeled D, and the template goes all the way from the top down to the bottom. And then I made a template for the opening where the vent is right there. And this one took a lot of time to make. I could have used fiberglass, but to do fiberglass, I would have had to cover this whole area with tape to keep the fiberglass from sticking. So instead, I use the foam method. Again, like a lot of these things, it's a toss-up which one is the easiest way. But if I take this and now I go over to the other side, I made the notch on the top. It's going to fit under there, and it follows the contour of the surface. Put that in there. All right. And again, it was a little difficult because it's a mirror image from one side to the other. Let's see, that's the outside surface. There we go. All right. I didn't want to break that. There we go. Okay. This thing fits tight, of course. That's the intent. All right, so now I've got it on the driver's side. And what this does is it tells me where the outside surface of this is. So this panel that is already in place, it curves in too much at the bottom because I don't have room for the running board on it. So I had to figure out where does that surface belong. So that lets me know where that bottom area of the surface belongs. And then I have the piece on top there that once I figured out where that went, then I wanted it to where I could take that piece out and still hold the top where it belongs. So let me go ahead and show you that. Once I pull this out, goes out much easier than it goes in. Then I made this other piece right here to hold this out. Now this is all going to be cut away because this is the shape from the original part, not the outside contour, but that holds this piece in place. So my goal is to mount the front of this where it belongs, which both of these templates will do. And then I'll come out here in the back and I'll make a template for this back piece, this Z. I have one I made previously out of cardboard. Obviously cardboard won't do what I need. Let me go to the side that it got made from. Let me see. There we go. All right, so this template fits right there. And it also is at that angle. There we go, like that. Okay, so what I'll do is take this, make it more sturdy, and then that will allow me to put it right here and pull this panel. You can see this panel needs to come out, I don't know, a couple of inches, maybe an inch or two. So that'll be my goal today. Then the other thing I've got to do is figure out where do I cut this. Now the top of this surface, I drew a line. That should be the top edge of this white fender that's under the foam. So I'll probably come down an inch, cut all along here, and that'll give me a top surface here to locate and mount everything to. I'll have this piece back here that I'm going to make. That up there is already mounted, so all I need to do is pull this panel out to get here. And then I have the interim pieces, the one that I just made, the D. Let me see if this comes off. There we go. And I might need to reinforce this a little bit. Let me find line up, because it seems a little more flexible than what I want, but reinforcing it's pretty easy. And I use this plastic scraper. That way I don't have to worry about damaging stuff. And again, the tape makes it to where it doesn't stick to the actual body. There we go. Okay. And you can see that what was sticking was where I hot glued it. And in case you didn't know, this inside surface is very smooth. And then I come over here to where D is and put this on the side D. There you go. And now we can see that where it's touching is right there. So there needs to be a notch coming in. And now you have to consider that the slant is different. So it is this actual corner that is the critical line. So that falls into there. You can see that's a little bit flexible. I'd prefer for that not to be flexible, but it's not ultra critical. All right, so, and then this would come forward a little bit. Now, what I could do is go in and either make a skin that has the lines, or I could use a laser to make the lines. So let me go over and show you what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about this line that goes ideally perfectly vertically, but it isn't. I don't know if it's perfectly vertical or not, and it doesn't matter as long as the line is the same on both sides. Now what I can do in this case is, I did swap tires, wheels and tires. So I put the same wheels and tires on both sides of the car. Previously it had the C8, stock C8 wheel and tire on the driver's side. I swapped that out yesterday as well. So what I can do though is measure from the wheel to that bottom. So obviously I have the top marked accurately from previous work. The bottom I can mark relative to the wheel, and then that'll let me know where that straight line, because that's a straight line in between those 2 points. So I will come over here, measure forward from that wheel to where that edge is, and that'll let me know where that goes. And again, the whole point of this is to get this body panel aligned correctly. So you can see that right now the body panel's in a couple of inches, so that this panel will need to be pulled out. All right, so that's my goal. Ideally, I will have this panel cut out, screwed to this template. It's already attached to that front template. I've got that A template around here somewhere. Where that is. I've got this other template here that is at this back corner. Right here. Get this out of the way. Okay, so you can see that these templates form ribs, and then all I need to do is connect the surface. Now I could fill this with foam and hand carve the foam, but then I have a foam exposed surface that has to be finished, and so to me it's easier to use this because it has a nice, smooth, glossy, gel coated finish. Attach it to there, and it will be probably 80% correct at that point. And then once I get that to the 80% point, I'll go ahead and fill in gaps and blend that in. So again, like I said, I've got the front, I've got two middle pieces. Like I said, there's that A one. I don't know what I did with it, but it's around here somewhere. For all I know, oh, there it is. Here we go. Wind blows everything around. There's my A one. So it goes right there. Now I obviously can't attach to the panel, or if I do, I'll have to hot glue it. I could make a 90-degree off of that edge, but again, I'm just, with those others, I think this is close enough. It's just a guide. But you can see between all of these ribs, that'll let me know what this surface is supposed to be, and I'll get this surface to match the other surface as quickly as possible, and then I'll make customized adjustments as needed. All right, that's probably gonna take all day, honestly. So like, subscribe, hit the alert, hit the thanks if you want to donate something, and I will probably see you tomorrow. All right, if you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know Jack.